How you doing, guys? Back out in the garage. We are going to assemble the heads today. Trying to hear. I just wanted to show you guys this. This is what I use when I assemble an engine. Good luck finding it. To the best of my knowledge from my GM people, they don't sell it anymore. And their exact answer was, it's so good they don't sell it anymore. Which I believe. So that means there's something in here that's no good for somebody, but very good for an engine. So this is what I use when I assemble engine. This is a full one. I have a half of one somewhere. I can't seem to find it. So this is what we're going to go with as we're working on this engine. Got to clean up a little bit more in here, but as you can see now, the heads are sitting on cardboard. The heads have been cleaned. The surfaces have been redone again. So that's my last chance because the valve sticks out of the chamber. I coated the internal areas with some WD-40 as we're working. Everything else is flash rusting. Not much I can do about that. I did the ports, the chambers, the gasket surfaces, which will all be cleaned off again. This is the paint we're going to try this time. I've never used it before. Okay, it's AMC Blue EN66, 69 to 74 or 73, depending on how you word it. This is not what I've used before. I can't seem to find what I've used before. I'll show you what I used before. One last thing. I am posting videos on YouTube, but they're going to be far and few in between, if that's the correct words. I'm definitely posting them because I know a lot of you guys want to know what's happening with this engine. I'm definitely posting them because I know I won't cut room to see everything that's happening with this engine. But if you have a Mac computer, within the last couple of weeks, it won't let you make a file and download it right to YouTube. You have to make a file, you have to make a movie, download it to your computer. So when all that's done, then you have to go back into YouTube and retrieve it out of your computer. So the video that my son made yesterday for the wet review, it took 4 hours because it was in high definition. I don't have that kind of time. So like I said, I'm probably going to make less longer videos. So I just, like I said, I can't sit behind the computer for 4 hours. I got stuff to do. And I am posting stuff daily on Facebook. Nothing big, maybe a picture, whatever it is. And I'm going to start leaning a little bit more and more towards that until they rectify this with the Mac or whatever has to be done. Like I said, we tried it both ways yesterday. We tried the conventional way again to see if it would go through. And we also did the other method, and between the two of them, 5 hours, the other one never made it to YouTube before it failed, and the other one took 4 hours. So we were doing that back to back. So with that said, like I said, guys, there's not going to be a ton of videos out there. I do it for the enjoyment. I don't do it for any kind of money. So if the enjoyment's not there, I just can't sit and do it. It's just reality until they correct it. So, and I do have a lot of car shows coming up starting next week. We have 2 in a row, a week off, and then another one. So there's 3 shows next month. We are going to assemble these heads fully today, and we're going to dive into the block. Okay, and maybe we'll just condense it into one video, however we do it. There you go, guys. I'm just letting you know that I'm switching over to comp cams. The retainers that I had and what they call the super keepers, the super locks. They both house the same double spring configuration. The difference is these are 20 thousandths shorter here for a little bit more lift, and the actual keepers are like night and day when you compare them. So I have them. I'm going to use them. And we'll just package these up. There's nothing wrong with the other ones. I don't know what brand they are, but we'll hold on to them. Just keep them in the comp cams box. Sell them at a swap meet. Tell them they're comp cams. Okay, one done. Ready for some action. Actually ready to be fully oiled up and placed in a bag. I did dig out a rocker and some studs. I'll show you how it all goes. Oh, there she is, guys. There's the 401. Obviously heads off, we know that. Lifters are out. I put one lifter back in. I tossed them all in the pail. That's as good as done. No ridge on any of the cylinders. Cylinders are clean. One or two started to get a little flash rust on them. Wiped it right off with a Scotch-Brite pad. We're gonna hone it anyway. 30 over, forged pistons in it. I looked up the part number. That's about all I know, other than the fact of the oil pan and what was done to the heads. So I went in there and I measured the lift of the cam of the lobe, and I know right off the bat this thing is undercammed for what the potential of this engine is. So let's take it out and take a peek. It's probably going to become an ornamental piece in the garden. So, well, 99% chance of that. So I already have a cam picked out for this engine. That'll bring this thing, that'll wake it up. So we want it woken up, right? Get up. I was asked, so I'm going to comment on it. I was asked about the names on the cylinder heads. A lot of people liked it. Well, everybody liked it. I think it was Tom Noble asked, you think anybody in the future would ever know? Absolutely not. Nobody's going to know. You know what I mean? Say 10 years from now, the world will be a different world. Nobody will know or understand. If you noticed, my name is not on these cylinder heads at all. The only thing I'm doing with this is, besides most of them head work, this Junior's going to be out here in a little bit to do. This is a joint effort, if you want to word it like that. This engine between Cutworm and my son, period. My name's not going on this thing anywhere. There's no need for it to be on here. This was given to my son by Cutworm. He wanted it in the car. I'm going to make sure it gets in the car. That's my job. And Junior's job is to enjoy it. And we want to make sure that when we start this thing up, it is so loud that Cutworm wakes up out of his bed in Arkansas. So, and that's going to be it, guys. Let's see what we got in here.